Boom. Mavs knock off Clippers. Oh shit. Mavs knock off Clippers. Boom. Series is over. What a game. Such a good game. I had to put this jersey on. I ain't wore the jersey in years. I had to put it back. I had to put it on. Just how I'm feeling. But what a game. That was a great game. I mean, it wasn't a great game. That was a great. I don't think it was a decent series. I think for the Clippers, first because the series went down, and there was no. I mean, you saw that it was a blowout. There wasn't much to talk about in the game. All I can say is on the Clippers side, I think it's time to blow it up, and I think it's not going to have the decision. I think from what it sounds like, is Paul George is gone. Philadelphia or somebody like that is going to offer him a big max deal or a big money offer, and somebody's going to snatch it for the Clippers. I think he's going to leave. I don't think George is going to stay in LA no more. I think it's gone. I think he knows his time. But it all falls back on Kawhi because we knew that Kawhi. First of all, remember when they had SG that first year in LA, and even it was obvious to tell this dude had some kind of potential. I mean, mind you, it's like what Maxey, like if they would have kept him, like he had obvious potential. I think he averaged like 19 a game rookie year. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he was balling. He had all his potential, and they decided, and then, I mean, doctors come out and lies and said, I don't believe that. But, bro, what's his, SGA has potential, and then he says, oh no, I'm good on SGA. I want to go with Paul George. Now, Paul George was cool, but, I mean, ever since that injury, I mean, I want to figure out we're gonna see the Paul George that was going toe-to-toe with LeBron in the playoffs. That's the Paul George I want to find. I don't think it's there anymore. And I think Pandemic P is back. That's one of the worst games. I mean, well, let me explain it. So you can just tell on offensive end for the Clippers, James Harden couldn't do what they wanted to do because the paint was clogged. Well, not really was clogged, but they were worried about Gafford. Gafford really changed the Mavs defense because of his rim protection. And it changed it so much that if you're not really going to, the Clippers, James Harden's not a mid-range guy. And he was too scared to actually go at Gafford. I'm like, bro, you got to attack him. You got to go right at his chest and go finish above him. If he blocks the shot, fine, he blocks the shot. But for full quarters, you got to go attack Gafford, attack him. And keep taking shots on him, bro. And keep going at him. Keep trying to find new ways to get at him. Because you sitting there and letting him and not trying him and not attacking him. And saying, oh, forget that. I'm just going to take it's like, and then the shot clock running out because they trying to, here's what the Clippers want to do. They want to drive and kick. Because they're too scared that you take a shot at Gafford. The only person who came in the game in game 6, was Westbrook. He was the only person that actually came in the game and went at Gafford. And he mainly went live because that's when he was in a lot. I'm talking about the second half. But he went at I think second half. But I know for a fact, at some point in the game, he was in for a little while with Lively, and then Gafford, and he was in when Gafford came in too. Gafford said that Lively, Westbrook was in. Westbrook went at Gafford. I remember he went right to the rim, tried to blow by him. I mean, it was one of his patented moves, blow by for a tough lay. He didn't get it, but man, I mean, bro, at the end of the day, Westbrook wasn't scared. He wasn't worried like, oh, Gafford ain't a shot block. He look a big, he look a tall, he look how good he is defense now. He was just like, bro, I'm going at you. And you're going to have to show me you could block my shot. You're going to have to show me you could guard me, and do it consistently. And I think they picked up a couple of fouls on Lively, maybe 1 or 2 fouls on Lively. Westbrook did, just because of the fact that he actually attacked him. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that was the Clippers' problem. That's been a problem the whole series. And then obviously not having Kawhi Leonard, but I think it's time for LA to. Whether they think it's time or not, I think it's gonna get blown up because I think Paul George is gone. I'll be honest, and they're gonna look back and wish they would have kept SGA and trusted the process. I'm gonna be honest. And then for Kawhi, I mean, the Clippers paying him all that money, and then like he just can't show up. It's like he just come playoff time, he just disappears. He's like some kind of injury magically happens with him. Like I didn't know that. I honestly, I didn't notice that he was out for a month of basketball. They said he didn't play. He didn't play. He played his first time this month when he played in his first game. I think game 2 versus the Mavs was his first time playing this month or last month in April. You're kidding me? The dude took a month off. I thought he's out because they were just resting him for the playoffs and they were winning. Apparently he'd been out for weeks, pushing a month now. More than a month. Like, what is, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, bro, I don't, the Kawhi, he just can't stay healthy. And then when he came in game 2, with the game 2 and game 3, I'm pretty sure he played, and they lost those games. He threw, like, the series could have been different, but he threw up a lot of the rhythm for the Mavs. And he made it easy on them because he threw up a lot of their rhythm. Because a lot of what the Mavs want to do is, a lot of what the Clippers are doing, and the rhythm they had going to other players and the rotation, stuff like that, they couldn't get that because Leonard's going to take shots away from people. He's going to take the ball out of people's hands. And you're going to do different stuff when Leonard's in the game because he's that good of a player. So, and he was rusty. And they're not going. Then they rested him. I thought they could. I thought the Clippers were going to win today. I thought the Clippers were going to win. It looked like it. At halftime, at 52-52, they came back at a 15. It was like a 15-2 run at the end of the first half. I was like, okay, Clippers. I was like, I'm feeling that they're gonna win today. And then move on and go to Game 7. Kawhi Leonard's gonna reappear, and it's gonna be all chips are off the table. Like it's mano y mano. We going at it. Obviously didn't happen. They ended up getting ran out the gym in the third quarter and 35-20 in the third quarter. Mavs. So for the Clippers it's rough, but back to what I was saying is like I think that it's gonna get blown up whether they like it or not because Leonard's gonna leave. I mean not Leonard, George's gonna leave. And I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know because look, Leonard's gonna leave. I mean not Leonard. George is gonna leave. I think so. They said they want to extend Ty Lue, but I know the Suns were pushing for him hard last year. They really wanted him. He didn't want to leave. And what's his name? The Lakers announced the Lakers don't have a coach. Now we're hearing the Lakers would if Ty Lue became available, like was an option, that could be made available. The Lakers would definitely go attack him. Now the Clippers come out and respond and say they want to extend him. But if I'm Ty Lue, I don't. Honestly, bro, I'm not taking that extension, bro, because you're gonna end up losing. Because I mean, just what's he gonna have? Because if Paul George leaves, bro, I mean, that's really gonna get dim in LA, bro. I can see the whole team just getting blown up because Paul George leaves, you're automatically out of championship contention. And then what does that do for Leonard? I mean, you know what I'm saying? What does that do for Leonard? Where does Leonard go? Does he go back to the Raptors? You know what? That's crazy. I actually end up wearing the jersey, and then we end up the Raptors and then bring back into it. Should have Kawhi Leonard stayed with the Raptors? Yes. The question has been answered. He should have, bro. With Nick Nurse and them, bro, I would have been nasty, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Does Kawhi go back to the Raptors? Does he? The Raptors will take. I mean, bro, he'd be perfect for them. I mean, they gonna put up whatever they gonna put up with whatever antics he got. They already did it one time. They gonna put up with it. And he could just kind of go be like, in Canada, he kind of just be reserved. He wouldn't have to be in the LA media or nothing like that. You kind of just be to himself, bro. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of like be like in his own world. And you don't have to worry about media, like so much media and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? For him being in a whole different country. So I think for sure, I think for sure, if George leaves, Kawhi could be on his way out within the next year. I mean, if George leaves, I don't see Harden staying around much longer. Harden still got something in the tank. And he's definitely, but Harden's trying to ring chase right now. Harden's trying to ring chase, so I wouldn't see him staying with the with the Clippers. So I think this whole thing, and the Clippers got a lot of good role players. Ivica Zubac, Norman Powell, Terrence Mann, Amir Coffey's not bad. Russell Westbrook still, I mean, he has a spot. He could play for some. He has a spot in this league, bro. There's not that many players, but off the bench better than him. He could still give you something off the bench. You know what I'm saying? He could do something for a lot of teams and be a really good role player for a lot of teams around the league. You know what I'm saying? So he still has a role in this league. Um, you know, they got Bones Highland, that dude that needs deserve the chance to play, bro. He could hoop, and I mean, bro, put him on a team like a Raptors or so. You know, guys like that need a chance. Like they need a chance to at least show their stuff. Because you put him on a team that's lacking like that, like Jazz or something. I'm sure he'd ball out. You know, put him on a team that needs players like that. And they're just, you know what I'm saying, they hiding them. So, you know, they got good role players. Tucker isn't bad, but the Clippers have a lot of good role players, and I'm sure Ross will be interested in him. But I think George leaves, and then tying all this back to Ty Lue. If Ty Lue ends up, if Ty Lue's seeing this and he's like, okay, well, is it worth what I'm about to get paid to stay here, and then end up probably getting fired because it's not going to work out. If Kawhi leave, you're going to end up being drafted. I mean, it's probably not going to work. You're probably going to end up getting fired in the long run. Would you not jump to LA or Phoenix? Because Phoenix wants him. I'll tell you they want him. Well, I would just say, hey, look, I'm not gonna resign with y'all, bro. I actually want to go on the free agency. I'm gonna look for a different job. Like it's not working out here. And then I would go like a Phoenix, because you know you're gonna have you can have at least 2 to 3 years with Beal, Booker, and Durant, and then you just go from there. See what you can do with that big three. At the end, that's what I would do. That or LA, one of the two. You know, one of those two teams I'd go for, bro. But right now, you know it's not gonna work out on the Clippers. So even if they try to give him a max deal and all that stuff, monster money, high pick, or whatever, I wouldn't do it, bro, because in the long run, how's it gonna work out? You know what I'm saying? It's more than just the money. How's it gonna work out in the long run? Because like I said, if George leaves, Kawhi's probably gonna be like, okay, well, it might be time for me to go too, and then you know Harden gonna bail, and if Harden bails, Kawhi's definitely gone. So then it's like, then what are we doing? Does Kawhi go to the Lakers? We know he loves LA. You know what I'm saying? He played at Fresno and all that stuff. So. You know, what happens with Kawhi at that point? And then after that, there's a rebuild. Because if Kawhi go, like I said, Norman Powell, I mean, I didn't even know I mentioned Norman Powell. Norman Powell is a really good player. So at that point, what happens to that team? Where do they go from there? How do they move forward? So for Ty Lue, I think I wouldn't take that job. I think I'd move on to somewhere else like LA or Phoenix. Now for Dallas, this is a massive win for them and their organization. This time last year, they were sitting at home because they couldn't make the play on Kyrie, Luka Doncic, and for them to come and do this in the second round of the playoffs is massive. Boom! They're going to the second round of the playoffs to play OKC Thunder. They say the I-35 rivalry, something like that. Whatever. Look, the teams not too far away from each other. Just know that, but it will. Every game will be. Oh my God, it's gonna be cutthroat, man. It's gonna be cutthroat. I'm gonna be honest. I think the big problem for Dallas is what they got away with against LA is they could have Gafford in there because Zubac can't space the floor. Well, check his space the floor. Shuts up the Durant, the Wembanyama type where I'm going to space the floor and I'm silky smooth and I move like a guard, but I'm 7 foot. No problem shooting the ball. No problem scoring. No problem. I mean, he's just so slick in the way he plays. What I'm saying is, he's gonna pull Gafford out the paint. So if he pulls Gafford out the paint, now the paint's wide open. Like what the problem with the Clippers was they didn't want to go at Gafford. That's why a lot of projects they were scared they wouldn't go through and they wanted to play drive and kick all day. And then the shot came around, they couldn't get a shot off. With the Thunder, well now he's at the paint, so now you have to drive. Now you can just drive and get fouled or get you a dunk or whatever, and get you a lay. So now no more Gafford. Now you can say, oh well, what if we put Cleve on him? But then who's gonna put on Gafford? Because the Thunder run one big, and they don't really run a power forward. I mean, they have one big because they started fighting with SGA, Lou Dort, Shaq, Jalen Williams. Okay, SGA, Lou Dort, Shaq, Jalen Williams, Josh Giddey. They don't have a four. They took it at four is Jalen Williams. So if you put and that's my thing. How much can you really run Cleveland Gafford in a series? Because the Thunder aren't going to be, they're going to have two bigs on the floor, a big on the floor at all times. But after that, they're going to be they're going to space you out. So how much can you run a Kleba and a Gafford? And back to what I was saying was, if you try to put Kleba on Shed, then Gafford got to go guard one of Josh Giddey, Jalen Williams, SGA, or Lou Dort on the perimeter. And I don't think you want that. That's not gonna be successful for you with the Mavs. Not consistently. That's not gonna work consistently. So yeah, I think Chet's gonna pull. I want to see how they handle Chet pulling Gafford out the paint. I know how they're gonna handle that. That may take them some time to adjust, just because like the Mavs are not like that's not something you're used to. You know what I'm saying? I think that's gonna be the difference in this series is the fact that the Mavs defense is gonna get shredded because because look, the Thunder have the players to get. Jalen Williams could get any shot he wants at any point in the game. SJ could do the same. Josh Giddey's a good role player. Lou Dort's one of the best defenders in the league. And then Shet, he could do everything on the floor. And he unlocks them. And I even heard on the LeBron Redick podcast they was talking about how Shet unlocks a lot for them, and because of just the fact that he puts a lot of bigs in tough positions because they can run off ball screens stuff like that where I think they call it like a flare screen or something like that where one player is the player like they'll have a screen where okay SJ got the ball and then the player will come and SJ got the ball. Then Shet will be like right here to another player. And I don't know how they do it, but I just know they get in a certain position and they get like close to each other. Then knowing that the Shet has a big on him, that this player right here, the whoever Lou Dort, whoever's there, will take the big and screen on the big, and then Shet will leak out to the 3-point line, and then the Shet will be wide open. And then how do you guard that? Even LeBron's like, I know how to guard it, but I'm not gonna say it now. But it's like, how do you guard it? Because Shet can switch the floor so well, and he's so smooth in everything he does, and he's moving like a guard. It puts your bigs in tough positions. And I think that's going to be the big adjustment for Dallas is in this series is how do they figure that out? How do they figure out that? How do they determine they're going to guard that? How are they going to do that? And on top of that, I'm trying to top of that, and on top of that, you still have to find the answer for SGA, Jalen Williams, and all those guys. And man, Isaiah Joe and the other Jalen Williams, the center off the bench is really good. He's only getting better. They're going to have to find an answer for him. And for Chet, I think Chet's gonna be different in the series. So on offensive end, for Chet, I think he needs to be bigger. And then if Chet really I want to see Chet on defensive end. Because you saw Gafford today in Game 6, and at times he really showed his toughness and how physically he can be. You know, Chet's not the strongest. And that's been a big thing for him and Wembanyama. Is like, oh, y'all not the strongest. The guys will put you in the rim, literally. So I want to see how that works because can Chet handle Gafford's physicality, especially when it comes to offensive defensive rebounding? It's going to be nasty. They're going to be chippy. He's going to get into you. He's going to be physical. And he's going to, you know what I'm saying? If you're not going to fight back with him, he's going to bully you and embarrass you. So I want to see, but I think that length for Chet really going to help him out because Gafford's not. I don't see it's gonna be hard to get over Chet, bro. Because he's 7 foot. Like he's not like a Zubac. I mean, Zubac is big. He's not as tall, but he's so tall and his arm is so wide and all that stuff. Like he just goes like that. He's gonna be starting to shoot over. I think Chet's really gonna be able to take Gafford and Lively out this series and really stress those guys out and really put the Mavs in a stressful situation defensive end. And that's why I'm not really high on the Mavs in this matchup because of that fact. I think defensively they're going to get shredded because without Gafford and Lively roaming the rim, it's going to be hard for them to guard. It's going to be really hard for them to guard what OKC got. And on top of that, I think what OKC, another weapon they have is the fact they have Lou Dort, so they could deploy him at any time. So not saying Lou Dort's going to stop Luka Doncic or Kyrie Irving, but can he slow them down? Can he cause them? Like I always say, Luka Doncic may score 30, but in a 3-4 minute stretch, can you slow him down and get stops for 3-4 minutes? And then in those 3-4 minutes, you can get stops. Okay, at the end of half, you want to go on. Okay, we just need you to slow him down for a good 3-4 minutes. Slow him down, really make more for his shots. This is, you know what I'm saying. Just throughout the game, for periods of the game, can you get stops on the Mavs? Can Lou Dort slow down Luka Doncic? Can Lou Dort make him work? Can Lou Dort force him to miss shots and make the game really hard on him? And just for short spurts, can they get a lead defense on the door to the point where they can get stops on Luka Doncic and go on runs? I'm not saying that he's going. He's not. You're not gonna expect. You can't expect Luka to go and stop Luka from scoring 30. Well, it's how he gets at 30. You know, so is it an efficient 30? Like I said, you just need spurts in the game where, okay, 3, 4 minutes, Luda, okay, he put the clamps on, okay, he really got the clamps and that got us that little 5, 6 point lead. Okay, and he did it again. We came back and got another, now the 10 point because he really, spurts is when you need to have that deep. I think Luda can have that on Doncic and everything. And I want to see who they put, who gets Doncic and how they play. But I could be saying a lot of nothing because they could trap Doncic and say, hey, we'll trap Doncic and then, we'll do that, or they could do a lot of different stuff. And Ludo might not even got Doncic. He might go to Irving. I think that would be probably the better matchup. I think I'll go to Irving. Because I think the way to beat the Mavs is you just let Doncic cook. I mean, I don't even think you board. I think you go off to Irving. I think you cut Irving off. Let Doncic get whatever points he needs because the way the Mavs want to play ball is they want to let Irving and them do whatever ISO and pick and roll and stuff like that. And on the fast break, they want to get out and run, let them guys get favorable matchups and do their stuff and do they what they're good at, 1-on-1. But if I'm the Thunder, I'm like, hey, look, you could have it 60, 70. PJ Tucker, yeah. If he wants to go to the rim and drive and pick and roll and float the shot and score 50, 60, that's fine. But PJ Tucker and Gafford and Lively and Exum and all them, the rest of y'all are not gonna get nothing. Urban, we're gonna make it hard on you, because that's how I play it. I let Luka try to beat me because he's not. He's not. Because eventually, he's not gonna. Is Luka gonna score 100 points? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna happen. So, unless he's gonna score 100 points, 4 times out of 4 times in the series, you let me know, and maybe I'll change my prediction. But until then, I don't think he is. And I think that's how you beat. I think that's how you play him right now. And you just put Ludo on. And then think about it. You let Ludo get good going. You let Ludo do whatever. And then think about it. You just gotta find whoever you're gonna whoever Ludo is not guarding between Kyrie and Luka. Let them do whatever, bro. Because they're not gonna beat you. And let whoever Ludo is guarding, you're gonna give them some nasty defense. Make it really hard on them. And then, bro, don't let the other players beat you. Because I said they want to play Cleveland wide open, and they beat you with them threes. That's how the Mavs play. The Mavs play from the 3-point line. Them and the Celtics live and die by the 3-point line. Luka, do whatever, and you see. And I think that formula worked. And here's why: because you see, Luka and Kyrie, they've been taking turns. Like they both of them haven't really both of them haven't really got like, okay, I'm on fire, you on fire. It's more like, okay, this game is my game, and you may have 25, but it'll be at the end of like. Luka had 20 something today. It was inefficient. It was he almost had the same amount of shots as he did points. It was inefficient. It wasn't really that good of a game. He missed a lot of shots. I think he went for he missed like 7 straight threes at one point, and like in the first half. It wasn't really a good game for him. But Kyrie was on. It wasn't really a good game for Kyrie either until the second half. Then Kyrie got hot. He kind of got going. And then that's what one of the first times you got to say they both kind of got going. But even then, Luka never really got like hot, like, oh, okay, he's, like how Kyrie did. That's hot. What Kyrie was doing, that was hot. Luka he did his stuff, but it was nothing like, oh, Luka's on fire. Here we go. He's taking over. I haven't seen them both do that for like at the same time for 4 quarters. So one of them is gonna take turns. Because that's what it's been for them the whole play. Like since the series started, they both take turns. Okay, you gonna be hot. This gonna be your game, this gonna be my game. And doesn't mean they're not gonna do, the other person not gonna do nothing, but it's not gonna be my, go out here and take over, go out here and drop 30 and on spectacular. They both haven't been able to do that. They've just been taking turns. Okay, this is your game, this is my game. So honestly, I might play it like that. I might say, okay, first half we're gonna Ludo, you could guard, just choose Ludo. And whoever is hot, you just put Ludo on him, and then you let the other one, okay, you really cold. This is not, you know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna put the pressure on you. You're not even. It's not y'all supposed to take turns. Now we're gonna force you to get going. Now we're gonna force you to really try to take over, even though you're not really comfortable doing that. Like, this is not really what y'all. That's not the chemistry y'all build. The chemistry y'all build is we take turns like each game on game. But now y'all actually gotta go. I'm gonna force a person that's not really supposed to be taking over to take over and then really get going. But you're cold already. You know what I'm saying? So you're not your hottest. You're not your best. So I think that honestly the best way to beat the Mavs, like I said, it's same thing as Celtics, is Let them. Well, Suns a little different because they got more. Oh, now they have less with Porzingis, but um, they're different. They still have more than the Mavs. They're a different team, but they live and die by 3-point line. So you have to let Luka and them do whatever. But first of all, with the Mavs, you do not give up any threes. You funnel everything to the rim. You let everybody go to the rim. Let them whatever it is. Do not give up any threes. If Luka notches, and then you let Luka get going, and make sure you bottle up everybody else. And what I mean bottle up is mean no open threes. Every three is gonna be tightly contested. That's how you beat the Mavs. They live and die by the 3-point line. Luka and Kyrie are gonna either score or gonna drive and kick, bro. That's what it's gonna be. And that's why you think Luka gets all this. That's what he loves to do. So I think that's what the Thunder got to do. They really got to be smart and not help. That's the problem. They don't need to help. If somebody gets beat, you get beat. Okay, let Luka. You got it. They got it. That's fine. But we're not gonna let you just have a 3-point barrage and Luka have 15 assists. And that's what he did against the Clippers and Cleveland. All these Peter Tucker hitting these wide open threes. Nah, we're not gonna do that because that's not how you're gonna beat them. You want to make sure you want to keep those two bottled up, and you want Luka beat me, score 100. Let's see. Let's go. Do it 4 times. Let me see it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, let's be real. So that so I think that's the way the Thunder are going to have to beat them. And that's the way you do it, really, with Dallas. But like I said, I want to see with Chet, and that's going to be a big pop for them. Like I said, I think their defense is going to get torched just because of the fact that Chet can pull down from line at the paint. And the Thunder can do some really nice stuff, and they could even go small ball at times with the lineup. Like they could even go SGA, Isaiah Joe, Lou Dort, Jalen Williams, and throw like a Josh Giddey. They could even go small like that. If they go small in spurts, small ball's good at spurts. If they go small in spurts, then what the Mavs do? You know what I'm saying? So they go small in spurts. And they're able to get away with, I don't know how they would defend. They went small because the Clips went small today, and then Lively ended up killing them. And they had to that didn't really make sense. But yeah, they kind of got destroyed. And that kind of, they didn't, small ball didn't work because they couldn't rebound, they couldn't, and then Lively got a lot of easy baskets at the rim. But if they do go small, how does that work? Because the Clippers aren't able to maximize it. Because let's say the Thunder, and I only go small ball if I know I'm gonna play, okay, 10, something like that. And I know, okay, we want to kind of take a look at this, see how it look. I think they should try small ball and see. Because if you can figure out how to take away Lively and Gafford when you're running your small ball lineup, and then on defense, then you would be set. But that's my only problem is how you handle Gafford and Lively in small ball lineups, and who would handle it. And the Gordon Hayward too could play too, but who would handle that? Because if you could, then you could expose Lively and Gafford on the other end. On the offensive end, the way that the Clippers weren't able to. I think the Thunder can. So it's gonna be a great series. The Mavs have a lot to look forward to. The first two games are gonna be in OKC. If you haven't watched any playoff games for OKC, because they just swept the Pelicans and only played 2 games at home. The home crowd is one of the best you'll ever see. It's really good. The fans really bring it. So it's gonna be a great game, a great series. Bro, I'm excited. But like I said, the Mavs. Hold on. Oh, dang, this belt, bro. I ain't used the belt in years. My bad. I ain't used the belt in years, so it's been a while. The Mavs took the Clippers out behind their back. The Mavs took the Clippers out behind the shed. This is what they did to the Clippers. This is what they did to them. Give me a belt right here. Take it. 1, 2, 3, 4. They went and put belt to behind on the Clippers, bro. Belt to behind. They whooped the Clippers. I was slamming. I would really whip something for y'all, but it's too late for that. It's too early. It's too late at night, too early in the morning, whatever you want to call it. I'll just tell you it's real dark, so that's all you need to know. I can't do that right now, but look, they really put belted behind on the Clippers. On the Clippers, man. Whoop the Clippers, put them down bad, set them home, and Luka Doncic every time I think of like Luka Doncic and Aaron Edwards, I think of like, man, there's really some dudes are really gonna lose out on championships just because of like, man, like, bro. So I just think like, wow, like there's gonna be some stars that are really gonna be ringless because of what's going on with like Luka and Ant and them, bro. And jeez, but now yeah. I've been thinking about that sometimes. Like, wow, some dudes like because people always say like, yeah. Think about it. A lot of people were ringless in Jordan's era. A lot of stars that would be talking about differently if they had rings because Jordan they couldn't beat Jordan. So yeah, I'd be thinking about it, like I'm thinking like, man, these dudes, some of these dudes are gonna be ringless because of Luka and them, bro, or not Luka, but Ant and them, bro, or you know what I'm saying? So. Or really Jokic, I mean, because all I'm in that niggas ain't even won rings, but really Jokic and that, they ain't gonna be ringless because of them. So. But nah, yeah. Mavs put Belter behind on the Clippers, 1-6, and they whooped them in a few of these games. They really put it on them. So, but yeah. With that being said, we done. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see y'all on the next one. Be here next time. You know what I'm saying? For the game one, tomorrow's game one Nuggets, Timberwolves. I'm gonna have a pregame and a postgame for that. I'll be here for that. It's gonna be a good one. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? Expect daily content. As long as I'm able to post this. If you see this, then you should expect to see another video. Expect TikToks and all that. We're about to blow up. We're about to get big. We're about to start pushing content. And you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to start, you know, if you got any feedback for me, comments, make the video shorter, make them longer, do a live stream, whatever. Even if it's one person on, if this is one, I don't care if you want. If I'll do a live stream for one person. If you want to live stream something, I'll live stream. I don't care. I'm here to please y'all. I'm not here to be no Stephen A. Smith and make up content and make stuff lies. And I'm here for authentic. You know, we ain't had. There's not a good sports. All these sports are corrupted, biased stuff. I'm not being biased. I'm not corrupted. I'm giving you honest, truth feedback. I'm here to debate and say whatever. Let's go. I'm gonna see y'all next one. Like I said, Mavs put Belter behind the Clippers. I'll see y'all next one. We out.